Hello, my friends. How are you today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. My channel is Turquoise Dreaming, and I'm Sheree. And I got my Christmas stuff out. I just got it out in the last few days. I'm so excited. It's Christmas time, so let's do some crafting. So I'm working on this journal that I showed you the other day, or maybe it was even yesterday. And I wanted to do a little putting in ephemera, maybe a little decorating, and I wanted to show you. Okay, so I mentioned in my last video where I was decorating the cookbook journal, and I mentioned I have Mardell's fussy cuts on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper so I could move them around. I don't know if you remember that or you heard that, but or saw that video. But I was like, hey, I got those things, those trays at Dollar Tree. Why am I not using them? So now I have Mardell's Fussy Cuts in one of these little trays. So it has 4 compartments, but let me take the envelopes out here. I just put it all in here. Just a second. Oh, I was gonna sneeze. Nope, I think I'm under control. Okay, so anyway, I'm not dividing them up right now. I just have them in here like this. I didn't take the time to divide them up. I really do need to separate because there's Christmas. What I want them for is the Christmas pieces, the fussy cuts, and I really should separate them out. But I didn't do it yet, so that will be maybe tonight while I'm watching TV. That's a good idea. I'll do that. But I have these 3 envelopes that she made that I can use. I'll probably use them by, like she wrote right here, kitchen fussy cuts. So I'll just put a little decoration over there. And then I can use her envelopes. These both say kitchen fussy cuts. And then she sent me these cute little used for CB radio people. So these are really cool and really unique and different. I've never had any papers like this. So we can decorate these and use them as a whole. I could use them as a page in a journal. I can cut them in half, back them with cardstock, and then put a little decoration on here and make them into journaling cards. So I might not do that during this video, but just some thoughts on those and the envelopes. And then here's the fussy cut. So I like this little tray. I hadn't used it yet, so I wanted to show you. I did show them to you in, or I might have not shown them to you. I don't know. I'm a little behind. I'm not behind on doing the videos. It's just I do only post 1 per week. So I haven't posted for the next, or ready to publish for the next few weeks on Thursday. So I don't know if you saw this one yet. I don't know if it's come up yet, but anyway, either you've seen it or you're going to see it, right? So what I pulled out was some things to go ahead and put in the pocket. So I put the little paper bag, this little paper bag journaling card in here. Just trying to determine whether I need more. No, it's stuck down. This is stuck. It's not a sticker, so it's like not as flat as a sticker would be, but it is a piece of ephemera, cardstock ephemera that I glued on there. You know, so anyway, that is in there. And then I have this card that I picked up at a thrift store we can put in. I want to put a tag in here, so this is a tag from the Dollar Tree tags. Let's see, from this set here. There's 3 more like this, but I pulled one out. This one here, I thought it looked nice with these colors, and I might pull another one out, but I just wanted to show you what set it was from in case you got these 2. It's from this one with a more kind of vintagey looking, try to get rid of the glare there, but vintagey looking little gift tags from Dollar Tree. So, and I just kind of keep them like that so I don't take up too much room. So I was just getting some ribbon out and putting that on there, so I just tied a little double knot. I'm not using the silver ribbon that came with it, but I will save that. I won't throw that away or anything, and I'm sure I'll use it at some point. Maybe even during this video. This ribbon has a little gold thread running through it. It's like dark green and red, so perfect for this. So I'm going to go ahead, since I have like a journaling card in there, let's put a tag in there, and maybe a card too. So this is the card and envelope, and I'm thinking of possibly decorating this envelope. So I have quite a few things out here. Maybe just put a little something on the front here, and then put it in this pocket together. I wonder if I have some little reindeer here. My little, ones I punched out with my paper punch. And I have, I wonder, I would love it if I could find quickly find a little, I know I have some holly stickers from last year, from Dollar Tree, I believe. So I could go and find those. I wonder if there's any in here that I could find real quick. No, I don't really see any. I do like this tray though. See how I can just go through things really quick here and kind of look like that. Okay, let me pause and go see if I can find, because I didn't realize I would need, oh, here's one right here. Hold on. Here's a holly. Hold on. And I need a tissue. Okay, we're under control. Yeah, there's a little holly right here. Or not a, this is holly, this is a poinsettia, and this is a, okay, no, I don't have a holly, but I know I have some. Just 1 second, let me go see if I have a holly sticker. Just 1 second, let me see if I can find them. Well, I didn't find exactly what I was looking for, but let me turn off my heater here. Yeah, I'm actually kind of finally getting warm. I've been cold all day, even though I have a sweater on. So let me put this over here. Here's the card. It's got holly on it. I brought this over and I want to see what's in here. These are the ephemera pieces. And they're kind of big, but that's okay. I just want to decorate this envelope real quick. And then put it in with the card in a pocket. So we can put something from here maybe on here. Little Santa. See, that's super cute. And then somebody could write on here. Let's see, so he's a possibility. This door is a little bit too big. Oh, here's a pretty cupcake. That's cute. I was going to try to match the holly. So this doesn't match the holly at all. The doors are a little bit too big. There's a pretty church scene there. But let's see, here's some. Now that's cute. It's, oops, there's two things there. This is pretty too, but really doesn't match the holly. This kind of looks nice with the holly. It does have berries on it. So that's a possibility. We've got some mittens. Another reindeer. Did we already look at a reindeer? Yes. So now we're repeating. Oh, here's a poinsettia. That's pretty. A bird. It's also pretty. I'm kind of liking that wreath the most. Let's see if there's anything else here. A present. Christmas tree. Candy cane. That's pretty. Do it like that. A car with the presents. Another Santa. And which we already saw. We didn't. Did we see a? I don't know if we saw. Oh, there's another one of those. Oh, here. This. I always love these, but that blends in too much. So I think maybe I like this the best, even though it doesn't stand out. I mean, I think that's why I like it, because it has the berries on there. So it reminds me of, look, here's the tag we just used, and then that matches that. Not that I'm trying to match that, but anyway, I like this on here. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I think that's cool. And then we'll just put a little glue. I'm using my Fabri-Tac. These are pretty thick cardstock. This ephemera. I think I got these a few years ago. Actually, I've had these for a few years now, and I've been using them here and there, but I haven't used a lot of them because they are kind of big. See how, you saw how big they all were, but I have used a few. But I think I got these at Pop Shelf a few years ago, and this is why I like Pop Shelf. They have really cool stuff, but the one we had here closed. So if you have a pop shelf, shop there so they don't close. I don't think enough people shop there around here. You know, I mean, I live in a small town and probably didn't support it enough, so they moved on and put it, you know, they're owned by Dollar General, so it just turned into a Dollar General, and I'm sure the Dollar General probably does more business than the pop shelf did, because there really, whenever I went in there was maybe only a couple of other people in there. It was never like packed in there or anything, but I like to go in there once in a while and see what they had. They had some things that were $1, and then they had craft things that were just, you know, good prices, but not a lot, if you know what I mean. So, you know, it's not like I bought something every time I went in there, because they just didn't have a lot of craft things that, you know, I would be looking for. But I did find some interesting things that nobody else had whenever I went in there. So yeah, I do miss going in there, and I don't know if there's one in Greensboro or not, but where I work, but there's not one here, that's for sure. Okay, so we looked at that and put this in here. So now there's plenty in this pocket. So we've got that pocket stuffed full of goodies. And let's move on and see what else we want to do. I put a few things out here that things I want to use, you know what I mean? Things I want to put in here or decorate with. And I just want to lightly decorate this journal and, you know, stuff the pockets and tuck spots and things, and then have it be done and send it, you know, hopefully somebody still, you know, needs some journals, and this would be cute right here. Yeah, I need to use some of these little reindeer because I have so many of them. And I kind of had them tucked away. I had them with my ephemera. I was thinking, you know, that's where they should be. But then I would always forget to use them. So I think I'm going to put them away with my Christmas stuff this year and see. First of all, I'm going to try to use some during the Christmas crafting season this year, and then put them away with my Christmas stuff and see if I use more of them, because I think they're actually really pretty. And I don't know if I still have this punch. I got rid of a few that I just wasn't using, or not really a few, a couple. Those little antenna are a little bit hard to glue down, and that's kind of I punched these out of paper, so they're a little bit delicate with all these little fine parts, you know, got to be careful. That's why I used this. You don't need too much glue on them, just enough to, and that's my permanent glue, so that looks really cute there though. Okay, so let's see. I was kind of looking for my next pocket. Oh, here's a little tuck spot I put in here. This was a book I cut up last year. I took it out, so I make sure to use some of the parts, and this little piece was in there, so I made it into a tuck spot right here. So let's put a tag in there. Maybe this one here. This was in my stash, my crafty stash. And this is the type of tuck spot, really, you only put one thing in there. It's not that it can't hold more, but it just, you know, probably should, you know, I mean, I could put more in there, see? I can put more in there, but I'd rather not overdo it, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Now let's see, where's my next tuck spot? I'll tell you about all the pages. Okay, the next tuck spot is right here. And I don't know, let me see. I don't have anything in particular for this spot right now. I do have this little card. Oh, it's a little gingerbread house. Oh, this is a little to from tag, that's right. And you're supposed to just pull this little stickers, you know, piece off the back, and you stick it down on your gift. But I thought these were so cute. If you didn't see me in my show you these in my Thrifty Thursday, I got these at Dollar General, and when I opened them, I was very surprised that they had a little door that you could open. I was like so excited about that, because I just had never, if I wouldn't have opened them on video that day, I wouldn't have been able to show you that, and I wouldn't have discovered that until I opened them. But you know, because they just are like that, and you have no idea that this little door opens. I just thought that was the cutest thing. So let's look for a spot for this. Could put it there. See, we put something back here. Like I don't want to put something on every page. Like I said, I want to lightly decorate, but I think this would be a good spot for that. For this little, there's some little blue gumdrops, red, yellow. So yeah, let's put it here. Now I don't know if I want to put any more glue on here or not. I think it would stick down with that sticker. It's very sticky. So I think it would be fine. And if I didn't put any more glue like all over it, it could actually be a little tuck spot. Like maybe I wouldn't tuck anything in there, but if somebody wanted to tuck something in there, they could. Let's try it. So you've got the little door where somebody could write something. A little secret journaling possibly. And then let's see if I wanted to tuck something under here. See, you could tuck a little something right there. So I might tuck something there later. This is a little bit too big to put right here, but I might tuck something there later just so that we all know that that is a tuck spot. So let me see where my next pocket, another paper bag, which I don't have anything that small except for those tags here right now. So let me get my other ephemera out and we'll do that later. For right now, let's see what's my next. Oh, that's the one we just looked at. So here's the other side of that paper bag. And what other, do I have any more decorations? I do have some trim out here I wanted to try. Let's take care of this recipe card first, see if we can find a spot for that. Here we go. Here's the next pocket, and I have a tag here that, this I made just the other day on video, where I used some of, these are Mardell's Fussy Cuts. I just added this onto, this was a scrap paper from the recipe book journal. And just add these little pieces here and made a tag. So we're going to put that in there. Let me put it on this side and the recipe card on that side. Let's put this in front like that. So pretty. See, here's some stickers from this collection kit. And now what else? The trim. So I got this trim out. This is a really pretty trim that I had picked up at a thrift store. I don't remember what thrift store I picked it up at. I showed it in a video. So I have to go back and look at my video. That's trash. But just a really pretty Christmassy looking trim. Kind of almost like a hemp cord, you know, that hemp trim, but thinner. So it's like a little braided green, gold, and red braided trim. It's very pretty. And I kind of would like to put this on something. Maybe on a page, or I don't know if I would tie it. I guess it's thin enough to tie around. You want to try it real quick? Let's try it in a tag. Let's get out another one of these tags and see what it's like to actually try to use it like a ribbon. Let's see. These would go perfectly with it. Let's get one of these little Santa tags here. It has these tags have all of those colors pretty much, but this one has a lot of gold on it. Maybe I'll end up taking them all out of this package. That would be easier to just have them all out of here, wouldn't it? I'll do that after the video, because now I'm having trouble getting them out. It's in the middle here, so I have to, there we go. You see, then when you pull them out, you got 4. So see all the green, red, and gold, same colors as the tags. And I don't have my other hole punched here right now. Oops, I got 2 in my hand. There's 5 of those. I wonder if they put an extra one in there by mistake. Because there's 25, so that would make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5 little slots. So I guess there's 5 in each one. But I have my other, let's see, I have my regular hole punch downstairs in my tote bag that I take to work for crafting on my lunch break right now. So I brought this one over, my crocodile. And I'm punching bigger holes in these so I can put some bigger ribbon in, regular size ribbon in here, because it comes with just a tiny hole. And so I'm going to, let's see, did I cut a piece off of this yet? No. Let's cut a piece off of here. And we'll see how this fits in here real quick. I think I'm just gonna, it's it's not too thick, but it is a little, you know, it has a little bit of thickness to it, but not too much. It's a little thicker than a ribbon, like it's thicker than this ribbon right here. It's probably like twice as thick as that, pretty much. So let's not, I don't want to tie a loop. So let me see about, I could tie a bow. That might be the best thing to do with this because it's a little thicker. If I tie a double knot there, that's going to be, that could get a little bulky. So let's just tie a bow and see what that looks like. Yes, that is cute. I like it. There we go. Let me make this little loop a little bit bigger. I like to get my loops the same size, and then I work on my tails and get those kind of looking like they belong together. There we go. So that is cute. Look at that. Adorable. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. All right. Because I just got that, I think I got it at, when did I get that? It seems like I got it too late for Christmas crafting last year. And I brought it home since then. You know, so I've waited till now. Let's put it right here. And we can see the little bow and the little tag there. And then there's 3 things. I like to put 3, if I can, if they'll fit, 3 things in each pocket, you know, because this is a regular pocket, not just that little, like that little tuck spot we had. And if it's a nice pocket like this, 3 things usually will fit in there. So anyway, I think that's all I pulled out for the moment. So I'm just kind of breaking into the surface of my crafty stash here. So I'm trying not to have it explode. You know how it is when you pull everything out. It's like everything's everywhere. So try not to let that happen, but I think it might be happening. So anyway, I've got to look through there and see what else, because I've got more pockets here and some tuck spots. Let's see, let me show you 2. I got a tuck spot here. This was a page, and these pages were like cardstock in this book, so I made a pocket here. I made this page last year, and so there's a tuck spot here that we got to put something in. And this is really cool. I'll show you during this video what I did. But that page, I put a tuck spot. That page I just showed you, I put a tuck spot on both sides of that. And I did that last year and had it ready to go into a journal. So now I've used one. I think I made a couple of those, or 2 or 3 of those last year. And then I wanted to put like one more thing in here. Like I put the paper bag in that first signature. This is the second signature. And I wanted to put a card in here. And I was like, hey, you know, because I have a lot of cards. And I was thinking, when I pulled this out, it just kind of dawned on me. I could make a pocket out of 2 cards, right? So I just got 2 cards. And here's the front of one card. And then I took the other one and turned it so that the pocket was on, you know, not on the same side, like not right here. It's on the other side, so I turned it. So here's the other card, like 2 of the same card. It doesn't have to be the same card. It's just that, you know, I figured it would be cool to use the same card. And these colors went well with this journal, I thought. So I turned it, and then I just sewed it together like you would, you know, I've done this with scrapbook paper. Just sewed it together, and then you have the opening for a pocket. And I just kind of like, wow, why have I never done this before? I have all these cards that I need to use. And there you go. I made a pocket out of 2. And they're nice, you know, cardstock paper. You know, that's what cards are made out of, cardstock. So, you know, they don't call me Captain Obvious for nothing. So yeah, the sentiment is inside, but then we can do, you know, this is just wide open for whatever, decorating, picture, memento, glue another card on here that opens up or something, you know. So I just thought that was a fun thing, and I hope I remember to do that. I want to do that in the other 2 journals because this is a great size to use a card like that. It's not tiny, it's not huge, but it's a nice size for a pocket, and then you can put it in as a page in your journal. So that was a fun discovery. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed some more Christmas crafting. Stay tuned for some more, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.